back to Three Pete Sports. I'm Rob.
I'm Dustin.
And we're going to continue our NFL picks for Week 1. We're going to start off with San Francisco at Green Bay. This is going to be a good matchup. What do you think of this, Dustin?
Yeah, this could be game of the week right here. I'm gonna go with San Francisco in this one. Okay. Mainly because I like their defense a lot more than I like Green Bay's defense. When you look at Green Bay's defense last year, it was the 31st ranked defense in the NFL. They had a lot of coverage problems. They had trouble stopping the run, and they spent their first, I think, 6 draft picks trying to improve that defense, which I think will help. But it takes time to improve a defense. It doesn't happen overnight. So I think the 49ers, even though they're on the road, it's tough to play in Green Bay, but even though they're on the road, they have a lot of offensive weapons with their running back, Frank Gore. They have Michael James and Kendall Hunter. Mm-hmm. So they have a rotation at running back. You have Vernon Davis as your tight end. You have a plethora of receivers, Manningham, Crabtree, Moss. They're going to be spreading it around, exploiting that defense. And Green Bay, I give them credit. They have one of the best offenses in the NFL. It's hard to go against them. But in this game, because of the defense, I'm going to take the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree. Green Bay, to me, is still one of the strongest teams. I mean, they're probably the strongest team because of how strong the offense is. Mm-hmm. Now, San Francisco's defense is vicious, and they're really good. But, I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers and that receiving core. Mm-hmm. I mean, if anyone's going to make the 49ers defense look silly, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers and that receiving core. Yeah. Now, the running back, it's always been, the running game for the Packers have never been that great.
Very questionable.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers is so good in the pocket that no matter, they don't really need the running game. And, the receivers are Greg Jennings. Donald Driver's out of his prime, but he's still there. Mm-hmm. You got Jordy Nelson. You still got even their fullback is good at catching. Yeah. John Kuntz, he's really good, and that defense is questionable. Mm-hmm. The secondary, Charles Woodson is good, but everyone else is kind of just shifting around. It's trying to figure out their identity in the secondary, but their linebacking core is better. They their first round pick was an outside linebacker who's really good, and I see them taking it, but it's going to be so close. It's going to be such an intense game that, it's up in the air who will win, but I think Green Bay will take it just because of the home field advantage.
Yeah. All right, well, moving on to the next game, we have the Carolina Panthers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who you got?
I'm going to take Carolina. Cam Newton should go off in this game against that secondary of Tampa Bay. Very weak. He should be running and throwing very well.
Yeah.
He should throw for way over 250 yards. He should rush for at least 50 a minimum, and at least a rushing touchdown and at least 2 or 3 passing.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a field day against this defense. They are away, but hey, they're not too far from home to be doing to be doing work. So I take Carolina.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a long year for Tampa Bay. I mean, they're going to struggle a lot, and Carolina is going to exploit that weak defense they have. Carolina, they have a lot of offensive weapons to work with. Cam Newton was amazing last year as a rookie, and I think he will avoid a sophomore slump, and he's going to have an even better season this year because he'll have better quarterback motions. He'll be better in the pocket, and he's going to be more comfortable with receivers after a full off season of working with them. Yeah. So I see Carolina taking this one.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's our picks for this episode. Like always, subscribe, click the football to watch our previous episode. Click this helmet, and to watch the episode before that, click the Chargers helmet. All right, guys. For 3P Sports, I'm Rob.
I'm Dustin,
and we'll see you guys later.
Later.